Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading. This is for the 5th to the 12th of January. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Cancer, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then move on to your possible challenges. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for this week. And you have a change in the wind. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Your oracle card message, number 12, a change in the wind, tells us, my dear Cancers, that you need to be prepared for changes to come in. This includes changes that are unexpected and unforeseen, as well as changes that you are going to be initiating and driving. But things are not remaining the same for you, Cancer. You will find that this month with the new year, certain areas of your life are going to change and there's no going back. What we do see for you is that these changes are coming about for your best and highest good. And it's now up to you to recognize them and work with them so you get the best possible outcome. At the beginning of the week, we see you coming through as Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Pentacles I'm speaking about. And Queen of Pentacles is our abundant queen. This is the queen who has a very clear idea of what abundance and prosperity means to her. She knows where she's going with it. She knows what plans she wants to put into motion. And my dear Cancerians, she knows what changes she's going to initiate and bring about. Now, your strong message is this week. If you work, my dear Cancerians, with your intuition, and you are a highly intuitive sign, if you work with your gut feelings, your intuition, your hunches, that wise oracle deep within you, what you will find, Cancer, is that the direction and the way to abundance will be much easier and smoother for you. When you trust that feeling inside you that says, yes, move on this, it's a good idea, don't let it slip through your fingers, and you do it, you will meet with success. And then on the other side, if something feels a little off, a little strange, and you get that niggling feeling deep inside, Cancer, stop. This is your intuition telling you, wait, there's something you need to look at further before moving ahead. Cancer, as I said, this energy here of the pentacle is what abundance and prosperity means to you. And for all of us, we go through different periods where abundance means different things to us. Right now, you could be focusing on being abundant in your health, being abundant in your family life, being abundant in your career. Work with what is your primary focus. Something is going to be coming up at the beginning of this week, and I do feel, Cancer, you have an open channel now to follow prosperity. And if you work with that, I think you're going to meet with great success. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have 5 of Cups and the World. Now, my dear Cancers, this Five of Cups energy is a resonance of something that has happened in the past, something that you keep going over. And Cancer, the simplest way to identify what this is what is consuming what you're thinking about. Now remember, what you think about, you bring about. So every time you go back in the past and you look at this hurt that you experienced, this letdown, this disappointment, where you felt betrayed in some way, what you are doing is firstly, you are lowering your vibration. And then remember, when you are thinking it and imagining it and playing it out in your mind's eye, it starts to become part of your reality. Now, Cancer, as you are moving into a brand new chapter, the big message here is watch what you're thinking about. Watch what you're focusing on, because this could be holding you back from what is waiting for you. And what is waiting for you, my dear Cancers, is the world energy. There's something big, there's something grand, there's something expansive here. And I feel some of you have this stop-start energy because you keep going back to whatever that was. So, this is the week to look at it. Catch yourself, my dear Cancers, and when you catch it, change your thoughts immediately to what you want to now see in your life. Envision your new reality. This is what you are now going to be focusing on. This is where the change is coming in. The change here for you is letting go of any regret and remorse. There's nothing you can do about it, but you don't want it to block or hamper your beautiful, bright future in any way. And the way you do that is you place all attention right now on what you want to now see in your life. Strong message coming through there, my dear Cancerians. Cancer, let's move on now to see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands. This is incredibly good news, Cancer, because the biggest change that you are going to see this week is the release out of the energy of 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands. This energy of 8 of Swords is a feeling we have at a moment in time where we feel we are trapped, we're stuck, we don't see our way forward, we feel we have no options or choices. And this could be coming through, my dear Cancerians, in an area that has been quite a struggle for you, and it's been going on a long time. So it's something I feel for many of you that has been around, niggling at you, pulling you down, veering you off course for months. This week, my dear Cancerians, a change in the wind is coming through over here. What will happen is that this feeling here of not being able to see your way forward and feeling completely constrained and tied up releases completely. You will be able to see options, possibilities, solutions that you never saw before. So much so, you will be able to release whatever this 10 of Wands is for you. Now, 10 of Wands could be anything, Cancer. It could be the ongoing struggle of financial worries. It could be the ongoing struggle with something to do with your health. Or there could be a particular relationship in your life that is under duress. What we do see is that now you see your way forward. You know exactly what to do and how to manage it. And this now is over. 10 is a completion number. You do not have far to go. You're going to put down that heavy load and you're going to be able to focus on what you now want to see in your life. Very positive message coming through, Cancer. At the end of the week, we have 2 of Wands and Page of Cups. Now, my dear Cancers, what I love to see for you is at the end of the week, you have acknowledged that this is not your road. This is just something you went through or might still be going through, but it doesn't define anything about you. And you start looking to your future. I feel many of you have a lot that you want to now put into motion, and it has a lot to do with what abundance means to you. The great sign you will be getting at the end of the week, letting you know that you're on track and you're doing the right thing, is you're going to hear very unexpected news. Now, Cancer, this unexpected news could be something connected to what we have seen and spoken about, or it could be completely new news coming through with regards to another area totally. But this news is your big sign that you're on the right track. You're releasing energies that are not working and serving you. And you, Cancer, need to focus now on walking through the gateway we saw coming through for you twice now. The gateway that is opening for you is the change in the wind. And this change, I think, is something you've been longing for. And I do believe you have brought in this change or changes for some of you. So it's going to be a very big week, Cancer. A lot going on. But by the end of it, my dear Cancers, you are going to be sitting like the Queen of Pentacles on your throne, holding your abundance, surrounded by everything you need at this time. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.